Hello, AP Econ students. This is Mr. Ackley. I wanted to welcome you to AP Macroeconomics. First off, you need to decide if this class is for you. Some of you may have signed up last year as juniors, and now you're senior, and senioritis has set in, and you're thinking, what the heck am I thinking? I don't know that I want to take this class. That is something I want to start with. You need to know for sure that this is something you want to do. I wouldn't say because it's not achievable that it's the AP test is and the class is certainly, but just it's very fast paced, and I want you to be sure that this is something you are wanting to do going into the spring semester. You feel different now maybe than you did as a second semester junior when you were considering this class and signing up with your counselor. Of course, it's going to be third period, so if you are not in third period right now, in my third period, I believe they may change it, but it's not supposed to change, then you would be in my third period for this AP macro course. Norton students too, you'd be transferring in. Students who, if you are signed up to take it and you are now not wanting to, you would be moved out to, so you need to see your counselor if that's you. Couple details I want to go over regarding the class. Again, like I said, make sure it's something that you want to do. This is going to be, I believe, year 5 or 6 for me teaching this class. It gets progressively better. Students are well prepared for the exam. I think we average about a 3.2, 3.3 passing the AP exam. Not everybody has to take it, but it will be something that we try to expose you to as the semester wears on. Couple of pros. This class does prepare you for college. This version is an econ, college level econ class. Again, it's fast paced, so it gives you kind of that view, like a semester or trimester or quarter system in college. It also skill-wise and rigor-wise is going to prepare you for college. Some of the downsides is that it's not information that you've seen before, and so you will be kind of having to draw from nothing. That is just stuff that you're learning every day. You've never taken a class like this before. So also, again, you have to pass the class to graduate, so be careful what you wish for, what you're putting yourself into, because if you think you may compromise passing the class, then that can and will jeopardize graduation. Although I've never had anyone not graduate because of this class. Close, but not yet. A couple details regarding prerequisites that I need you to do, which is primarily why I'm having this video for you. I need you to first check out this book. It's called Freakonomics. Check it out. It's in the library. Also, you can read, this is Freakonomics. I think I have a copy here. I don't have a copy of it. You can read this one, Freakonomics, or Super Freakonomics. You're going to be doing a report on it or a podcast. I would actually prefer a podcast. You can do it in a partner setting. That is going to be due on December 7th. I believe that's a Friday. That's 1 week after your college stuff is due at the end of November. I'm giving you an extra week. But again, read this. It's kind of an open-ended synopsis. We won't necessarily go into the details of this book in the class, but we will hit on it, a prereq, just to demonstrate if you're serious about taking the class or not. A write-up, an open-ended response, kind of like a book report or a podcast, just commentary, things you liked, things you didn't like, things you thought were interesting or funny. Again, Freakonomics. This is by Stephen Levitt and Stephen Dubner. They also have podcasts online. Please check that book out. Start reading it. It's pretty enjoyable. The next thing I want you don't have to check it out yet, but you can touch base. This is the textbook that we'll be using. So just as a precursor, as a heads up, we will actually go through this entire textbook. There are 45 modules. You will do 43 or 44 of them. So cover to cover, might be the first time ever that you've done that, but we will cruise right along. And then there is a assignment portion too. So I need you, if you are committed to taking the class over the next couple of weeks, to come by my room and get the syllabus from me, because the syllabus looks a little bit different in AP Econ than it does for our government classes for Norton and I. And then 2, I need you to pick up the assignment. It's a kind of basics principles, basic economic principles that I want you exposed to before you enter into the class. It is not terribly difficult. You guys can work together on it. It's something you can look online. You can ask me questions. That will be due the very first day of class starting in January when we come back from Christmas break. Without having that done in class the first day, fully completed, even if the answers are wrong, but without having it done, you will be excused from the class. So 2 prereqs, the book synopsis, podcast or report, and the assignment. Excited to have you guys. I love economics. I'm a big econ nerd, so I look forward to a good semester as we ride the wave of excitement to graduation. All right, see ya.